Welcome back, everyone, to The Joy of Building. It's been a couple of weeks. My apologies. I was sick, and then it was Easter week, which is the busiest week of work, so I was like, you know what? Just gonna take a break and not do any YouTube stuff or streaming. I have worked off camera and got this hallway, the primary shape cleared out. So what we're going to work on today is figuring out how do we want this to actually look. And so we're going to start with kind of like playing around with different brace ideas. So like, structural integrity braces. I don't know what else to call them. Supports. I just put these here so I could climb up here to break some of this out. So I guess I can actually take these down now. It's actually kind of it's a cool looking step system that I've never thought about. Like if you're doing a house, especially with like a modern design, doing that for steps, like little floating stairs, that's pretty cool. And if it's a particularly like tiny house design, you could even, make it go into the wall like that. Anywho, I think I've got some things out here I want to use. Oh, I do have dark oak. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I want to use dark oak. Well, I don't know though. It might end up being too dark in there with dark oak. So we'll try out spruce. Let's go ahead and drop these two things sort of in the middle as a work area. And let's go get some more wood if I have it over here. I do not. That's okay. We don't even know what kind of wood we want yet. So one thing I was thinking is, so this is what we have in the shape right now is the closest we want to be, although I would allow like stairs in some places for things. So I had one idea I wanted to play with, which will involve stairs. Let's just go ahead and have it be stone brick stairs. Let me just do a bunch of those. And so my thought was, if we did this, have this go up like that. And let's just go ahead, and even though this one's not going to be visible, we're going to put this one here. And let's say and then across here, more of the dark oak, if I can get it. Ah, I can't quite get in that spot. So my thought here was that it's, oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, basically it's wood where it's straight, and then where it's curved, it curves with stone brick. And then this would all be torn out around it like that. That's kind of interesting. Whimsical in the way that we want. We got nighttime. Hold on. I should probably just relocate my bed to the middle over here. Okay, so I want to take a look at and see if I could maybe do slabs up at the top. I could. I can do slabs right there. So, knowing that, let's see. I could also do trapdoors. Spruce trapdoors specifically. Oops. So let's say that's like that. Let's go ahead and finish this around now. You know what? Let me put a torch in my offhand so I can see a little bit better. That's looking... It's looking a little too spacey. So maybe we drop those. You know what I mean? Like so much stone gives it too clean and modern of a look. And granted, these are just going to be placed, and we're not going to do a pattern. We're going to have these be random, with random distances between from one to the next. Okay, I think one thing that may help is either randomly or... Wait, did I do? No. Oh, man. It's the lighting. It's hard to see the difference between the spruce and the dark oak. That's funny. I'll tell you what. That can help, but what about... What if it was all... Now that I don't mind. That's kind of neat. I dig that. And so now we're looking at 3 different woods. Dark oak planks, and spruce trapdoors. I mean, I could even see how this looks. That's pretty cool too. That gives it a nice little extra dimension. Okay. We can also mix in stone stairs. Probably not too many. Or andesite as well. I think for now, though, we'll just do stone stairs, stone brick. Okay. So now let's kind of work our way out from there. One thing I'd like to have in these halls is cobble. Which I don't know that I have just super readily available. Let's head back home and see if I have any there. Surely I haven't used up all of my cobblestone. I need to do a bit more mining. I'm running short on diamonds. Ooh, yeah, that's not a lot. Tough would be good too in here. I do have some cobblestone walls. Those would come in handy. Let's grab those as well. Let's grab this mossy cobblestone. Okay. Hi, kitty. One rule I always try to follow in a Minecraft world is if I use a path that isn't a proper path enough, I need to just make it into a proper path. I don't know if I'm going to do that there or not, but I do keep thinking about that. Okay, let's go ahead and put a lot of this away. Let's just start with cobblestone, and then... Didn't I grab more tough than that? Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll start with cobblestone, and then tough is a good texture to do with the cobblestone. Part of me wants to try having that exposed fully. Ooh. Ooh. You know what I'm thinking? What if... Okay, maybe this has ended up being too clean and, like, fancy. But that lighting would be awesome. Okay, let's put that back. Ooh, I like that. Let's get some more coal. That would be interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go out a few. Let's go out this far, and then we'll do another one of these. Let's just clear out the space between it. Let's get a template figured out, and then we'll go from there. So we have our brace design now. At least I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm also happy with not having that part exposed, but having this part exposed. Because this is much more about bracing this. I don't know. I feel like this structurally could be a little bit weaker. Although I guess not, because it's on the bottom. It's all holding the same carry weight. It doesn't matter. It's just blocks, Kyle. Don't stress over it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the right wood type there. Oh, I didn't do the right wood type there either. Not that this really matters. Oh, those are planks. Here we go. They're spruce. But I do like the idea of it being a little bit different behind there. Even though you really can't see it. We will know that it's there and that it's spruce. And we can tell others. See that block right there that you can't really see all of? Yeah, it's special. Just trust me. It's special. Keep doing that. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Oh, then we gotta do these. Okay. So now my thought is, let's dirty it up a bit with, let's just put some here kind of randomly. It'll eventually be more like you know, slabs and stairs and stuff. Something like that. Yeah, see? Oh, that dirties it up real nice. Okay, so let's... oh, they're there. Right there. Okay, let's also add some of these. Make it a little holy. Maybe not this side. Maybe over here. Maybe like right here. So you want to break out both of these and then put this in so it makes it a nice little vertical slab. You know, we can do one of these here as well. Okay. You know, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I already had some stairs. So let me just make some slabs. Not too many. I don't want to waste. Okay, now what it's missing. Nope, not from that. Oh, I can't do that with that either. Okay. That's interesting. And we can throw in a trapdoor or two as well. Not trapdoor, pressure plate. Wish they were cobble, but that'll do. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so now we need to also take some of these, splash them in here and there. Let's do this one like that. Good. We can also maybe here. Oh, that's not gonna. Well, actually, yeah, you know what? That's a pretty cool look too, having that open up back there. So let's go ahead and change that to a cobble. That's cool. If I do this, will it work? Yes, it will. That's cool. Yeah, trying to get a good look at the lighting from that. That's pretty slick. You know, while they were carving out the tunnel, they were putting in the braces, but then they didn't really, you know, they had to put some of the stone somewhere, and they haven't quite cleaned it up yet. That's pretty slick. And I think it's just detailed enough. I mean, I know it's pretty detailed. We could go further. Excuse me. Needed some coffee while I thought. Like one thing you could do is like patch stuff up like that, but I don't know that I need to do that. At least not yet anyways. Okay. That's cool. And I think the turns, the corners are going to be very rough looking as well, both out of design but also out of necessity a bit. But I do think we need a brace pretty close to them, so I think we'll have another brace, maybe just 2 away from this one. And you know what else I'm going to try? We're going to try putting some, just because they're so close. These are so close to together. Let's swap those out for this one just to see how it looks. Okay. This will get broken down. let's just do that for now. Yeah, I kind of like having that spruce trap door there. One thing I'm seeing that I want to try. Give me a couple barrels. Just to see what it would look like if we swapped some of these out for barrels. That could be a nice look to dirty it up a little bit. And I mean, we could even do something like that to it. Maybe. We'll see. I'm just going to switch it back for now. But I tell you what, I didn't mind just the look of the barrel being out here, so maybe we put a barrel down like that just every so often. Okay, so now let's dirty this up. Let's get our cobblestone down. And we don't need a huge mess. This is probably as big of a mess as it's gonna be for any of them. So like on these, I could see it just being. I do like using the wall. It just gives it a a carved out look. Let's actually do this. And that. Yeah, real simple, real simple. Maybe on this one that. Man, that lighting is looking really cool with all these fake vertical slabs. Okay, I'm not loving that right there. That's fine right there. Oh man, this is cool. This is great. I actually kind of like that sticking down a little bit. Let's continue that idea. Oh, I had tons of those. Something like that, yeah. Now here we have to be a little careful because we have these trap doors right here. And I feel like they need to be touching a block. I mean, I suppose we could do a stair. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's leave that one, though. Let's actually put that there. Not a stair against that stair. Slab will do. I need my scaffolding. I don't love seeing I don't love seeing the exposed stone above that, so let's put a wood there. That's actually kind of a cool look because it ties in with the dark oak that we have at the other ones. Maybe let's plan on having something like that over here. So Carter in the car the other day, after we have a big annual Easter egg hunt at church, and he said, "Oh, one of my friends told me that she was at our church's Easter egg hunt." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, I just didn't see her." I was like, "Oh, that's cool." I said, "Well, did you tell her that your daddy's on staff there at the church?" "No." Like, buddy, next time do that. Like, that would be a neat thing for her to go home and tell her parents. Like, hey, one of my, friends at school, his dad works at the church that we went to the egg hunt for on Saturday. Just a neat little connection to make. And I said, wait, hold the phone, back up. Do you even tell your friends that your daddy makes Minecraft videos? Yeah. Well, okay, maybe like twice. I'm like, thanks, son. Appreciate that. That vote of confidence. Of course, I fully expected them to watch and then be like, your dad's boring. Maybe that's why he doesn't tell him. He's ashamed of me. Come on now, that's looking good. Sleepy time almost. Which means it's a sip of coffee time. I've discovered the Dunkin' by my kid's school is stellar. It's very, very good. Very fast. Today I walked in and I hear them say something about Kyle. And I thought, oh great, my order's ready, because I put in my order while I'm in line at the car drop off at school. And then I get there and it's like ready within a minute of me walking in, if it's not already there. So I hear my name and I thought, great, okay, cool. So I'm walking up to the counter and I don't see anything on the mobile order pickup. So I thought, okay, they must be like communicating that, oh, I'm making Kyle's or whatever. Well, then I hear them talking to this lady about, oh no, that's for mobile orders. That area is for mobile orders. And I thought, that lady just grabbed my coffee and my bagel. And like she felt horrible. And I guess one of the employees, there's a lot of college students that work at this one. So I could imagine one of the employees, not handling the situation really well. The manager handled it great. The manager there's fantastic. But you know how college students are. And so I think the college student kind of snipped back at the woman for grabbing the wrong stuff, but it's totally understandable. Like, yes, it says Kyle on it. Yes, her name isn't Kyle, but like, it just looked like her order. And like, she just assumed it was and grabbed it and took a sip and then realized, oh no, this is not my coffee. Because I'm sure her coffee simply stereotyping based on how she was dressed. Guarantee you she puts a whole lot more cream and sugar in her coffee than I do. Or that she doesn't get coffee at all. She gets some other sort of sugary coffee type thing. Which, hey, I enjoy those every now and then too, but I just do a little bit of mocha and a little bit of cream. That's it. And even then, sometimes I do black. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I jokingly said, but I could tell like the woman was trying to like ease the tension a bit and was like apologizing. And said something about, you know, the girl, you know, was upset or something. Anyways, so I decide I'm going to help ease the tension. And I jokingly said, "Did you take my food?" And like, it was funny. Like they laughed, and the girl behind the counter was like, you know, "Oh, here's your bagel. She didn't mess with your bagel. I just have to remake your coffee." And I'm like, "That's cool. It's all fine. Just means my coffee's nice and fresh." I think the confusion was she said normally she goes through the drive-thru, but their drive-thru is always packed. So I just do mobile order and walk-in pickup. It's so much faster. Well, she decided to walk in and use the little kiosk, which, look, I'm super in favor of mobile ordering and robot ordering and all that stuff. But if I'm in the store, I'm gonna, you know what? I think I'm gonna back that one up one. If I'm in the store and there's no one in line, I'm not gonna use the kiosk. I'm just not. I'm just gonna go talk to the person. Because to me, it's just super awkward to be like, "I see you there, but I don't want to talk to you." Now, granted, they probably don't want to talk to me either. It's just funny to me. People are funny. Well, then it's like, look, I don't know enough to really be for or against, you know, what the minimum wage should be and if it should be raised. But like, by golly, if we're gonna raise the minimum wage, you better believe I'm gonna interact with those people and not use the robots as much as I want to. Ew, I don't know that I like this. Ew, we're gonna keep going with it. We're gonna keep going with it because it's got to turn, and I feel like the wagon needs like extra width at the curve, so I kind of like that. I think once we dirty it up, it'll be okay. For now, though, let's get the light in place. Oh, I need more oak stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna choose to not oppose, you know, raising minimum wage, which again, I'm not smart enough to necessarily have a good opinion on it. Because I can totally understand the merits of being for or against, honestly. Now we're getting into real talk with Kyle on the joy of building. Because I do, and like, because I understand the idea that, yeah, you do it, and it sounds great at first, but then prices for things are just going to go back up. Like, that's my assumption. And then it's like, you're kind of just back to where you were. I don't know. Anyways, my point is, if we're even going to consider, I love how fast that is. If we're even going to just be having the discussion of raising minimum wage, and I'm not talking about just food workers. I'm just talking people in general. I'm going to make people do their job and not use some automated robot system. Because isn't that kind of the point? Oh, I need these over here. As much as I'd probably prefer just to use the robot. Let's have these kind of lean into each other a bit. Maybe even connect up. That might be cool. Let's just go ahead and do a whole wall of the half slab look. And then add to it. Is that going to come through? No, that's that light. Let's just do a slab there. That I like. And we'll likely, again, we'll come in here with some tuff and maybe even some andesite. Yeah, that's great. I don't think a wall would work well on a corner. Let's do this. Just keep adding to it. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take it all the way to this. Get that. We'll worry about that later. All right, just for kicks, let's see what it would look like if we did this. Okay, that's not so bad. I was thinking that was going to have, I don't know, some sort of look that I didn't like. Is it nighttime? I have the feeling it's nighttime. I think it's because I was wanting a sip of coffee. And that's just an easy time to get a sip of coffee. Yeah, this is great. This is really good. I'm glad I'm not doing it symmetrical. I'm really glad. And I'm sure that's going to bother some people. But I hate to break it to you, but you're wrong. Man, I tell you what, when you learn the middle click to select a block, you get real stingy. And you're like, I am way too lazy to press E. It opened up my inventory just to select a block. I do anyways, maybe you don't. Well, let's do that. I feel like I want another bit here. Maybe do a slab. Oh, this is looking so good. I'm kind of wishing I had planned on maybe bringing a wagon in here, because part of me wants to see what the wagon would look like in here, but I also know that walking around it would be really annoying. I did realize though, because initially I had said you could only have one wagon in this vicinity at a time. But now I've realized I can turn this into like a little wagon parking area, so that if there's a wagon here unloading, another one can be working its way in and then sit right here and wait while that one finishes and then it pulls over here. Or for that matter, a second loading area right here. I mean, that's not totally out of the question, I suppose. You know what's weird, though, is working on this knowing that it's not going to be visible. You know what I mean? Everything we're doing right now, it's almost easier because I'm not as stressed about it, because I know once I'm out here working on things out here, I'm not going to see in that tunnel. I'm going to know it looks good. I don't tend to stress out on interior things, because it's just, in a year from now, I won't be seeing this from other places. It won't have any ramifications. This only matters what it looks like by itself. It doesn't need to complement other things, which makes it way easier to do. So maybe that's a parting word of encouragement and inspiration. Find an interior to work on. And I wouldn't say a building interior, because that is a whole nother type of stressful. But find some sort of tunnel or cave or something that is unique unto itself and doesn't immediately impact the visuals of other things in the world. Go work on that if you're struggling. The more you know. Anyways, I think that'll do it for this episode. It's good to be back, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Adios. Goodbye.